If you're just joining, I'm trying to figure out how to sleep at night. Several nights a week, I wake up with these crazy entrepreneurial ideas, and I'm on a journey to learn how to execute multiple ideas. So where do I start? I hang out with my friends. The first interview I did was with Ron Benzeev, aka the startup godfather of Orlando, Florida. A few of them that we'll talk about in this video is number one, I can't control the chaos. I have to learn how to navigate through the chaos. Secondly, much of the chaos I experience, I actually created. And then lastly, I need to rely on others for the things that I suck at and that I hate doing. So we're going to talk through that today. Enjoy.
And what was your first reaction to watching the 3 a.m. rant?
Two things. First of all, you said, "Hey, don't laugh when you watch this." So I did not know what to expect. That was your lead into the email, and so I watched it because A, you're a good friend, and B, I think you're very smart in how you approach things. And I thought, if Brian thinks I should watch this, I'll watch this. And it was anything but funny to me. It was poignant. It was something that really just oozed your pain at that time. And as my kids call me affectionately, the Jewish grandma, I felt like reaching, see the counterpoint to the startup Godfather thing, I felt like reaching through the screen and giving you a hug, because it was something that anyone at any point in time has ever launched a business knows and knew exactly how you felt, and probably still feels that way at least one time, if not more, a week. So watching that was not painful just for you, but it was painful for me because it just showed some of the things that we're all going through.
You've been launching businesses and been part of businesses for years. When can you look back and really think of a time that you remember just feeling that angst?
Just before you and I got into the video call, I figured out a way to solve my payroll problem for this week. So there you go. There are always challenges. There are always cash flow issues. Not always. Obviously, some people will look at you and go, "I've never had that issue." Odds are they either work for big corporate, or they were lucky enough to inherit or get into a business, or they're much smarter than I am. But the reality is, you're gonna get bruised up. You're gonna bleed. You're going to scrape, and things happen. So you see, angst happens all the time. You just have to put it in perspective and go, there's certain things I can control, and certain things I do the best that I can, that I do the best that I can to control. But the reality, all you try to do as an entrepreneur is not that you're risk prone. You're actually a risk mitigator, and you try to leverage things based on your set of knowledge and say, things are going to happen. What is under my control and what isn't, and how much can I actually control that along the way?
It's like we're trying desperately to get past the point of, I have no clue how this is going to work. I can only control very little of this. How have you kind of just balanced out and carried knowing that into skill sets that help you apply to the businesses that you're now launching, starting, scaling, finishing? How do you deal with that on a daily basis?
So, with a few gray hairs comes this understanding to some extent as to what you don't know, which is really the key. It's saying, I'm really good at this, and I'm okay at this, and I suck at this. If you can define what you suck at, or what you hate doing, it allows you to go and say, I need to find people who love this, who are much better than me at this piece, and let me do what I rock and roll at. And if you can define those things, then that gives you the set of tools to say, hey, if you're awesome at this piece, I want you on my team. I need you on my team. And so come on board and let's figure this thing out together.